It's a foggy start this morning in Devon on this bank holiday Monday, but the flag's up, not a lot of wind, the house martins are back, and it's brew day. Morning my lovers, bank holiday Monday, first brew day on the new kit, so I'll show you all that in a minute. So I've decided that the first brew is going to be Summer Ale out of the Bible, one of my favourites from last year, so thought I'd do it again. I was going to do Timmy Taylor's Landlord, but I wanted to use the Yorkshire yeast, WLP 037, but no one's got it in stock. But then I found there's an alternative, Y yeast one, 1469 I think it was, so I've ordered that, so I'm going to do that next week. So we're going to have WLP 005 in this one. This is just going to be the yeast cake from the last brew I made probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and that'll just get put straight in at the end of the process. So anyway, what's in it? This is going to be for a 2 keg batch, 38 litres. So Maris Otter 6.12 kilograms, Carrot Gold 540 grams, oat husk 133, that's to help for loosen the mash for the recirculation on the herms. And then we've got 25 grams of EKG and 21 grams of Progress in for all of the boil. It'll be a 60-minute boil. At 30 minutes, 26 grams of EKG and 23 grams of Progress. And then at flame out, or I believe it says 1 minute in the Bible, 28 grams of EKG. And that will be it. So we'll go through the process, see how all the kettles work out. I normally underlet, and I've put the grain into the new mash tun, so hopefully that's still going to be okay to do it that way. Made a bit of a mess putting the grains in, so it sort of spilled out the sides. So anyway, that's by the by. We'll see how that goes on later. Bit of a disaster yesterday when I was I had a big clean down yesterday, so I was using the HLT to heat up some water for cleaning, and my leads burnt out, both of them. So now the annoying thing with this is that I got these with the kettle elements, but it seems that these are only rated at 10 amp, so ideally they need to be 13 amp. Each element is pulling 10.4 amps, so, and I think with the PID switching on and off, it's overheated it and melted. So I've had some spare ones that are rated at 13 amp. Hopefully they'll be okay. So let me quickly show you what we're doing here. Let's flip this round. So there's the control panel. So you can see I got the strike temperature set, strike liquor temperature set at 73. I need it at 69, so hopefully by the time it's transferred over and the mash tun's taken up a bit of heat, absorbed some heat, then that'll be down to 69. We're mashing in at 64 we're looking at today. So 2 sockets go down to there, inside kettle element, whirlpool, so get an even distribution of temperature in the water. And then we've got the pump, recirculating, the water, get it up to temperature. Alright, so we'll be back when I'm mashing in. So it's coming over. Just keeping an eye on the sight glass a minute. Three litres to go. Two. 1. 0. Right. Right. Let's get recirculating. Looks like I got my hoses on the wrong way around. Open that one up, open that one up. I'm going to put the hose on in a minute, let's just see how this goes. Nothing seems to be happening there. Hang on. Let's see. See if this works. Oh yeah, that works. I don't know if that's the problem, but there's an airlock in there somewhere. I don't normally get an airlock because the water from the strike water is still in the pipes. No, right. Calls for some invasive action here, I think. I'll be back. So there we go. Right. The problem was I had me pipes on the wrong way round. I had me ins and me outs on the pump the wrong way round. I believe it's only like 4 weeks since I brewed. I've forgotten already. Right, so now we're going to put this hose on. There we go. The herbs is on there. It's pumping round. Mash tap. It's a little restricted there. That's better. .5, 63.4, so I want a 64. So, and the herbs will bring that up. There we are, good. Now we've got that sorted. Let's put that in there. Liquid gold. Lid goes on. Start the timer. 15 minutes to do the pH, mash pH. So initially I had a little problem with the herbs. So you see that red light flashing on and off. I was getting absolutely nothing. No power was going down to the kettle element in the asparagus steamer. So quickly had the cover off, checked all the connections, everything seemed to be okay. I actually found that it was a loose connection here, so I've just had to wrap it around the front of the mash tun to get it all up and running, so because we were losing temperature. Now, oh, fogged up, beg your pardon. See if we can clear that. We come out here. So it's looking quite good. Just taking the wort out for the pH, so just let that cool now and see what pH we got. There we are, pH of 5.33, so happy with that. Oh, might be even 5.32. So there we are. So this is how I do my water treatment. I've had it, my water sent off to Neil Williams, who's known as Wally Brew on Jim's Beer Kit. So the report come back and my alkalinity is 7, so it's good for lager coloured beers. And my water composes of 11.6 calcium, 0.8 magnesium, 8.0 sodium, that autofills, 19.4 of sulphate, 11.9 of chloride. So this water calculator is available on Jim's Beer Kit as well. So I've gone for a dry pale ale water profile, and then I put in the quantity of water I'm going to use, and then that's what it tells me to put in. And I find it very good. I think the only thing that it could do with is putting in your malts, because I know it's going to change, it's going to make a difference when you put in like chocolate malt and black malt and things like that. So but other than that, well worth doing. Just looking at the clarity of the wort, so look at that, really pleased with that. So in the meantime, the sparge liquor is warming up. Now, have you ever had this happen? Sometime in the middle of the night I woke up and I went, shit, I need another pump for the HLT, and I lay there for ages thinking, right, I've got a pump, what fittings do I need? And I sorted out all the fittings and then went back to bed, and they're ordered, but it wasn't until I ordered them Thursday morning, and of course it's a bank holiday, so I've got the power supply ready, I've got the pump, so for this stage I can't use the whirlpool and recirculate it, but it will be sorted. There we go. Right, we're now sparging, so I've got the pipes the right way around this time. So coming out the HLT, into the pump, out of the pump, up through the herms, into the mash tun. Let's try and stop your steaming up. Out of the mash tun, into the pump, out of the pump. Flow is controlled on this one, the same as it is on this one. So it goes up to the tap on the bottom, and there we are, it's just slowly trickling in. So once that's done, this pipe goes on here for the whirlpool, this pipe goes onto the tap for the circuit to complete the circulation. So there's that control panel. So the red is the temperature of the sparge liquor going through. On this one, that's the temperature of the sparge liquor coming out. So we've got a 2 degree difference there somehow. It was all calibrated before I started. Maybe it needs doing again. There we go. Forgot the first wort hops. Just thought I'd show you the dead space at the bottom of the mash tun. So, oh, there's the timer for the next hop addition. So, 30-minute hop additions. EKG. Now, I didn't have as many progress as my inventory said, so I've had to change it for Fuggles. So, it's EKG and Fuggles. I should have had 41 grams of progress, and it only turned out I had 8 grams. So, I'm going to chuck them in at the end anyway, get rid of them. So, that's it. See you in a bit. Half a Protocrop tablet. And 4.8 grams of yeast nutrient. And it's time for a beer. Bloody forgot again. Actually, it's supposed to be flame out and it's still boiling. Should never bloody drink while you're bloody brewing. So, then we got these leftover progress. Well, leftover progress, 8 grams. What's going in now? Alright, and I'll give that 20 minutes steep, I think. Okay, cheers. So while the hops are enjoying the 20 minutes steep, I thought I'd just show you. While the boil was on, I'm not going to show you inside because it's a secret, but there we are. I've just made a sugar wash, and that's going to go into the fermentation fridge at the same time. I'm going to rush this one. I've got this set for 21 degrees, so that's what this needs really. But I want this summer ale. I want this to ferment out in a week, which I've no doubt it will, and then and keg it next weekend. So because I'm so low on beer. So, but anyway, there's a little wash there made, and it's just that I'm right out of slow gin, so need to get some made. See you later. Well, I didn't expect it to get down that cold. Not on a day like this, and the weather we've had recently. I know I checked the temperature of the incoming cold water, and it was like 17 degrees. So I didn't time how long it's been going, but it's gone a while. I filled 4 buckets and the HLT for cleaning down. But yeah, so I'm well pleased with that. That's very good. Now, question. So up here, I have incoming cold, and then this is, so it's like a flow and return. Alright, so I've been thinking about getting a plate heat exchanger. So this is where it would go, up here. Now I would prefer to like hardwire it in, so I would drop copper down so far to an isolation valve, and I could put a couple of flexi hoses, 300mm flexi hoses on, but really I don't see why I can't plumb a plate heat exchanger in and leave it connected to the cold supply, and then just have hoses going to and from it to cool it down and back flush it and all that sort of thing. So if anyone's got anything to say about that, I would really appreciate it, and you know, if you've got any experience of doing that, then let me know. I would really appreciate it. So thank you very much. Right, that's it for now. Right, all tucked up. So there's the wash down below with an airlock, and then you'll see that, oh, that was nice, good timing. There's no room on the top for an airlock, and I have never put one in there, and I've never had a problem. So that's it. All that's left now is the cleaning up. So all in all, I think quite a good brew day. I didn't quite get the gravity, pre-boiled gravity. I got 1036 instead of 1040. So maybe a bit more stirring, doing in, I should say, which sorted it out on the last system. If not, then I'll have to go back to putting the grain into the liquor when it's in the mash tun. But yeah, all in all, very pleased. So it's gone pretty well, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. So thanks for watching. Catch you again.